Hello, fight fans. Welcome to another episode of More Than a Fight podcast. I am your host, Jose Alfredo Alcázar. This is episode 51. We'll call it B or part 2. We're changing up the format. So this one's more for undercards. This is your co-host.
Fun.
And behind the camera we have the birthday boy. All right. Let's get into it. We're going to go into the main event on the ESPN card. We're going to have Robeisy Ramirez against Issac Dogboe. What do you think of this one, Juani?
Well, Dogboe's only lost to Vaquero.
Yes.
He's beat some good names. Adam Lopez.
Joet Gonzalez.
He's very undersized for the weight, I think.
Yeah.
We've seen how tough he is. He has good punching power. And then Robeisy, I mean, he's lost his first fight. He was hyped.
Yeah, I remember
lost his
that.
first fight, but he's been a beast since. So, I mean, he's corrected that. I mean, how do you see
and this
it?
is actually for a legitimate title. It's vacant. I didn't realize that.
So what do you think? And what do you see in this fight?
Well, I would love to see if Issac can capitalize on his victory with Joet. The only thing with Issac is he gets caught a lot, Dogboe. But the kid's got heart. He's shown it both times he fought El Vaquero, and of course beating Joet Gonzalez. He showed heart there, but he just gets hit a lot. And with somebody like Robeisy Ramirez, who has shown he's got knockout power, it's gonna be difficult. He had better box well, but if he still has Barry what was his trainer?
Hunter?
Barry Hunter. If Barry Hunter's still training him, I give him a very good shot because Barry Hunter is an excellent trainer, and he's the reason why he beat Joet Gonzalez. Now that I'm letting the memory come back to me, I give Dogboe a chance, but obviously Ramirez is the favorite for a reason. He has that Cuban background, and we already know what kind of boxers they are. So it'll be a close fight. I hope Dogboe can pull off because I would love to see the underdog do it. He's been working his way back up ever since he lost those 2 fights to Navarrete. And, I mean, who doesn't love a feel-good story of a dude coming back the way he did? And even when his dad was training him, there were a couple squeamish moments when he was in the corner and didn't really give his son the best advice. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it was against Vaquero a couple times. He didn't give him the best advice. But anyway, then on the undercard, Juanillo, speaking of Joet Gonzalez, we got him taking on Enrique Vivas. So Joet's the same thing. He's trying to make his way back up, trying to get back into title contention. What do you think of Gonzalez? I think he's a good fighter.
Joet's very good. Yeah. When he's on, he's on. But I don't. He has some lapses there.
But I also think he has the rotten luck of just being in a division where there's killers. He's very good, but he's not as good as the killers. And we saw him fight Shakur, and we saw what Shakur did to him. And if he fought Navarrete, if he fought we just talked about him taking on Adam Lopez. Oscar Valdez, he would lose to him. I mean, there's a couple names you could rattle off that Joet is just, unfortunately, he just doesn't have, the era he's in, it's hard. There's a reason why he doesn't have a title. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just being honest. There's a reason the man doesn't have a title because he has skills and he's shown he's got heart as well, but it's just he's in an era where there's nothing but killers above him. Again, I'm not trying to knock the man. I'm just stating a fact.
I think he's getting an opponent with a good record that's going to get embarrassed. That's what I see based on. I just looked at Vivas' record.
Yeah,
looks overinflated, man. He's going to get overwhelmed by Gonzalez.
Right.
That's just what I see.
Okay.
And then who was the other one we had right there?
There's also
a lot of undefeated up and comers. Like everyone under that, it's an undefeated guy against someone that's mediocre. They're just showcase fights, really.
Yeah, and of course, one of the names that stands out is Emiliano Vargas. He did sign with Top Rank recently. I think will be his third fight under.
I'm not sure, but
under Top Rank. So they're building him up and they're bringing him along just like we expect. So far, he's looked very good, but of course, the opposition does matter as well. And like Juanillo said, these are really guys that they're putting him in there to get the wheels turning little by little, and then eventually, probably 2024, maybe 2025, we'll see if Emiliano is really, if he really has that Vargas, um, not like, well, if he has what his dad had, but obviously his dad was brought along too quickly. But
His
there's
dad
still
was
a lot of
great.
time to tell. Time will tell. Time will tell is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well,
Last thing.
we
Oh,
missed the co-main for the Joshua versus Franklin fight, which is
yes,
going to be Fabio Wardley versus Coffie.
yes, sir.
This one should be pretty good though. Fabio Wardley's looked like a beast lately. Man.
Mhm.
Well, he always has. Kofi, I've seen him fight. He's not fresh on my mind. I don't.
Yeah.
The Kofi's last fight was against Jurgen Hovnisian.
Venetian.
Yeah, he lost. So he's had a cup. He's only won one fight in the last 4.
Oh,
So not that. Great.
so they're trying to make Wardley look good over here with a nice knockout. Then that's what you're saying.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, there you go.
Kofi.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, so
Well, I mean, they're gonna bring him along a certain way. Speaking of bringing along, Campbell Hatton is on the undercard as well of the Joshua fight, or the Joshua card. He's another guy that it's 10-0. It looks really nice, but who has he fought?
Oh, he
And
hasn't
again,
fought
look at the gentleman he's fighting. I've never heard of Lewis Fielding. 10-7. How much
Yeah.
longer do you want to keep putting Campbell Hatton in these types of fights before you go? You know what?
He's
Maybe
young,
we
man. He's
just
still.
can't make
Everyone
this
knows
happen.
he's still learning. He's
Yeah.
learning on the job.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's hard, man. It's hard to be the son of a legend in the UK, I would imagine.
Well, you said a legend in the U.S. or Mexico or whatever. Fernando Vargas. This kid is.
Oh yeah.
They're coming up, but come on, let's not compare him to their dad.
Yeah. And that's all I was gonna. That's the next one I was gonna
Ammo.
point to. Austin Ammo Williams is fighting on this undercard. Unfortunately, Felix Cash was fighting on this card, and I would imagine after the fight they were gonna do the same thing they did last time, was put them face to face. But unfortunately, the Felix Cash fight fell through. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not 100% sure why it did. I'd have to look it up really quick and find out as to why. Because they were setting that fight up, Cash
already
versus
set up.
Ammo, and they had a really good back and forth a couple fights back when Felix Cash beat damn it, I can't remember who he beat, but after the fight, they got in each other's face and freaking Felix Cash basically shoved him out of the camera view. It was pretty
Huh.
pretty fun back and forth that they had, but unfortunately Cash will not be on this one. But that still doesn't mean that Ammo Williams isn't going to try to look good. He's undefeated, and I'm sure he's still going to look for that fight. So yeah, there's some up and comers on this card too. I think Saturday, other than the 2 main events, a lot of up and comers is what you're going to be looking for or looking at. Yeah,
Well-
pretty much.
well, there is one card with legends, and that is
okay,
the
yeah.
Game Bread promotion boxing
Here we go.
with the return from retirement of Roy Jones Jr.
Oh,
versus Anthony
goodness
Pettis
gracious,
as the main
yeah.
event. So it's only boxing, and you have Vitor Belfort, Jacare Souza, and then you have Jose Aldo versus Jeremy the Heathen Stevens,
Yep.
and then Paul Daly. I forget who Perez is. I'm surprised Paul Daly's on the card.
But
Yeah.
he has good hand.
Yeah, 100%. So it should be interesting because it's like, they're not boxers per se, but they can strike.
Roy Jones is.
Right.
Right? No, I'm saying just Roy Jones because I think they got Roy Jones to kind of give it some credibility.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm excited
And
to
bring
see
eyes
this.
in and stuff because I tell you what, I think these fights will probably be pretty good. You know what I mean? Because it's like just striking. Guys.
Entertaining.
Yeah.
Right.
is a better
they'll be
word.
entertaining. Yeah. I
You
mean,
know.
a good props to Jorge Masvidal. I mean, he's trying to do his thing, build his own brand. So you gotta shout him out for that too. And I found out he's not going to be present because he's getting ready for his fight. So that's
Well,
that's a
yeah,
whole
he's
nother
got a
gotta
thing.
do what
big
he's
fight
gotta
Man's
do,
coming.
dedicated
man.
to fighting, even though he's doing a promotional card too. So props to Jorge Masvidal, and I hope he continues to put on cards like this. I don't know how successful it will be. It'll be in Milwaukee. I don't know how big of a boxing town Milwaukee is, but it's more entertainment. There are names, and they're going to be fighting.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, yeah,
I hope Anthony Pettis doesn't get hurt too bad. Maybe Roy Jones will take it easy on him for the first couple rounds and then put him away.
Sure.
Because I just don't see what Pettis can really do against somebody like Roy.
He's gonna
Even
kick
at Roy's advanced age, I hate seeing Roy Jones still in the ring. It sucks.
Well,
I thought he was a good trainer.
I
But
think for this one, it's most likely going to be like exhibition. You know what I mean?
Have they said if it's gonna be exhibition or not?
no, I thought they were fights.
thought they were
Like,
for real.
yeah.
I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure these are fights.
Uh,
Unless Anthony Pettis and Roy Jones already have a gentleman's understanding
yeah, maybe.
that maybe a body shot will do. That way he doesn't lay him out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see how Pettis will survive. But yeah, I forgot about that card. Good stuff, John. I'm
All
reading
right.
that one.
Anything else?
I think that's it, man. I can't
yeah, I
think
think
of
we
anything
covered
else.
the news too. Other than
No, we're good,
that's
man.
everything.
All right.
We're
Excellent.
good.
What do they do?
Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our other social media: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all that good stuff. And let us know what you guys think. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right. Just bleed.